Welcome back to Pyre. I'm still Darth Love. We're just going to go right into it. Tizo is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp is a monster in disguise, a fiend! Come forth to torment me until the day I die! Lendl storms off in a fit of anger. It's going to be so good to send Tizo back and not let Lendl leave this fucking place. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear. His expression and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is the descendant of Haub the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to. Doing so far, doing pretty good so far. Oh, so close, buddy. Soon. Yeah, where are you gonna go? You please hit level 2. Thank you.
Volfred always was a little slow to pick things up.
This is why you don't have any friends, voice. It's been a while since my last outing, alright? Begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. That's fine. Alright, what we got? If Volfred is banished, the sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Once per right, if Volfred never extinguishes pyre, it is restored to 10 instead. Okay. Once per right, if Volfred adversaries extinguishes pyre, it is restored by 40. Ah, so these stack. From the game's plus 5 hope. Okay, so he comes back real fast. That's neat. So he's very like, that's what it says. The philosopher writes, mastery hence triumphant's ability to persevere in the right versus ability to spawn saplings. While Volfred and his allies are banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. Hello. After casting Sprout, Volfred's sapling spawns faster than usual and gains a larger aura. After casting Sprouts, Volfred may remorselessly detonate his... Yep. Alright, so we know what we're doing.
Tis the wisdom
it's just those four.
old 100 miles.
Easy slap. Easy slam. No need to even look at any of the other abilities.
Until the next right.
Onwards to victory. Demons of the downside were once common folk, since transformed by years of exile. They're notorious. Back at the Black Wagon, you are taking some time to recover after prevailing over the accusers in a rather one-sided contest when Volfred approaches. The Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my girl. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan. Ooh, has it changed? 59? Booyah! Especially if you continue to prevail like that. Come, let us see who we shall square against when next the stars align. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Let's see where we're going. I also like that just everything's winter right now. Haub. Horus again. Kalmir. Alright. I don't like that they still have a chance. Alright. You are higher than I want you to be. So, where... Oh, the accusers have not gone. Okay, no, yeah, the accusers... Right, the accusers were, like, tied in third, right? So let's knock them down. So that way it's fate and dissidence. And dissidence already got knocked away once, so... Yeah. Fuck you, Chastity. Sap versus Sap incoming! At some point in the future. Very well then, reader. Once more you shall face Manly and the Chastity when next the stars align. We may set course for the cane of Haub at dawn. For now, please get some rest and remain in the dark of night. Yeah, but first is read and talk and accusers. Tizo! What's up, buddy? Tizo seems somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lendl and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Seems unhappy about something Lendl said to him. Understands full well why Lendl is angry with him. While Tizo does not like Lendl as a person, he recognizes Lendl as the United's freedom. It was a liberation right. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted his friend to go free. Nonetheless, he feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles in such situations. He fell silent for a while, and whether the 8 scribes ever intended for him, such as he, to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then, is grateful to you for listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up in the rafters with some of the other tribe imps. I don't know why it's glowing. Regardless of whether he truly is a descendant of Haub the Swallow, surely the scribes would have been proud of him. Damn right. We just got a page for the accusers. We might as well read that. The accusers formed under Golathian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, and steadfastness, which Lendl is not. Goliathan, he says the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire, who held true to Myr and Goliathan to the end. The golden colors of their remnants are reminiscent of the old shining armor and is his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Okay, he does have that. He does have a strong sense of purpose. It's just his purpose is bad. Triumvirates. The accusers, triumvirate formed by Nomad Golgothan, founded on justice and loyalty. Sigil, shattered scale. Beyonders, eternally expelled, not a true triumvirate. Sigil, forked star. The chastity, the triumvirate formed by the sap, Luz Scalorian, founded on integrity and modesty. Sigil, the bloom flower. The dissidents, triumvirate formed by the imp, Haub the Swallow, founded on difference and conviction. Sigil, leering maw. The essence, triumvirate formed by the harp, Saint Charista Tithys, founded on liberty and piety. Sigil, Empress Tyr. The fate, formed by the cur, Jormir Manymane, founded on faith and honor. Sigil is the awakened eye. The Nightwings, formed by all 8 scribes, adversary against whom all other triumvirates are judged. Sigil, cresting moon. The Pyrehearts, triumvirate formed by the worm, under King Oris, founded on courage and passion, burning heart. The Tempers, triumvirate formed by the demon, Solemn Myr, founded on strength and mercy. Sigil, black nails. The Withdrawn, triumvirate formed by the crone, Molten Millith, founded on truth and knowledge. Sigil, Far Mountain. So this is really interesting. So the accusers are on justice and loyalty, and their leader right now is Lendl the Liar, who made his own justice because he didn't like people not being loyal to his bullshit. The Beyonders are doing just fine. Chastity, integrity and modesty. Current leader is a guy who's trying to buy victory. The Dissidents, founded on difference and conviction. I mean, their current leader is just having fun playing the games. He doesn't even want out. It fits. The Essence, liberty and piety. Essence. Oh yeah, the harp. Yeah. They want liberty. I mean, they're closest. So, well, no, the Dissidents are closest so far. They're not far off. The fate, faith, and honor, absolutely. They are the most honorable of them all. Nightwings, I mean, they're just a bunch of waste of space. Courage and passion. They have the absolutely most cowardly worm there leading the courage team. The Tempers, found on strength and mercy. I think if we ever face the Tempers again, which we should have to, he does turn out to be way more merciful. It's just he's been stuck there for so long. They did not want to show us mercy, and he just was a little too angry. The Withdrawn, founded on truth and knowledge, led by a fucking QAnon demon worshipper. Yay. Okay. Your journey. Take off! Where are we going? We're heading south. More south, good. See if we can find anything. Let's see if we can crash into somebody. Great. I love destroying my enemies. Ooh. Your flight takes you near where you reach past Storm Wall into the Deathless Tempest. With the climate of the downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm has spilled forth from its confines and started to ravage other regions of the land. And that's fair. That would explain why winter seems to be spreading from one section of the map to all of them. It's global warming. Could very well be. because of there being 2 Nightwings now and global warming something took over. Shunt. Volfred finds a powerful, needs the notes of powerful talent in this room to bear in this path. You do need something better than the cursed one. And Sir Gilman expressed an interest in taking this route. Alright, unfortunately for you, Sir Gilman, you need more time. Volfred needs more things. Read? No, yeah, company. You and Volfred venture into the barren waste of Shunt, along a circuitous path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon. My agents suggested what we seek is somewhere very close, my girl. Perhaps you can already sense its presence. You can. After a careful search, you procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power, or left there for the sake of someone such as you. Webbed Landflint. After Bear banishes an adversary, a banished ally has a chance of instantly return. That came in handy with somebody who just summons plants. Alright, let's do this. To the cairn of hope. Time to fight just the least honorable leader of the not honor tribe. Hey! Here in the rocky paths of Jomer Valley, you encounter a messenger come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Jodariel, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. You learn Jodariel's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon is to be reinstated in the Blood Border, on the presumption she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil, an elite border platoon shrouded in secrecy other than famous results of its operation. For a demon such as she could not be seen in the streets. But she refused the gesture, rather bluntly, the report says. Instead, she sought Volfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. We literally handed them a general with some of an army. The last parcel of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, although perhaps it to be in Jodariel's own words. All you can tell is that it says, await. You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Do you think she still has her horns, now that she's back up there? We can envision it. A demon such as she set loose within the Commonwealth. Grihu. Tizo is fired up with the news of Jodariel's return to the Commonwealth. Wonder what the rest of her message said. Having someone of Jodariel's will and stature with us on the other side shall pave the way toward a brighter future. She is an inspiration to us all, or to this night. She is at least. I know Sir Gilman. It's been a while since I've had a chance to talk like Sir Gilman. We need to bring more Sir Gilman, damn it! News of Jodariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Sweet. I hope that fucking -5 glory we got from all the curses, gone. Hey, buddy. Hey, you guys, where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns, like, frowning and stuff like that? Something happened there, or what? Heard a crazy story. She just flew on out of here, or something. Anyways. What the fuck? If it doesn't, there's... Pyre recovers equals 50% damage dealt. Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab these as well. I don't think I'll need them for this fight. Thanks. You. No. Bam. We're gonna sell that. That's not bad. Your quickness ain't great. Your presence is pretty good. 23. Bertrude, actually. Sorry. Your quickness also ain't great. Your hope is worse. Give me some more hope. Just for this fight, though. I think I'm actually gonna hold on to these. You can have this back because it's horrifying. Yeah. It was neat. But, you know. We're talking. Come see us again, guys. Slug markets. Alright, let's read about that. Get some reading done, actually, right now. That's good. No. Right, slug markets. They are natives to this land with some capacity for thought and oddly keen instincts for the mercantile. Suspicious creatures, but not disagreeable entirely. From time to time we make exchange with them. They lust for coins, for the imperial soul, though why they do not say. We speculate that it is a delicacy. It serves us little purpose here, whilst their slug market's wares are sometimes valuable. The creatures appear drawn to places where the heavens shine the brightest, perhaps because they know we are as well. What they want exactly is unclear. We taught them of our lands, yet they may remain preoccupied with simpler things. Jealous. Yeah. Denizens? Yeah, they weren't denizens. Alright, denizens. Curs! Oh, let's reach from fucking... Curs. Actually, there's some information here. Curs! Swift dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simpler things. Crones! Heavy-set serpentine creatures known for their bluntness, stubbornness, and penchant for mysticism. Demons. Those who have withstood exile on the downside long enough to be transformed by it. The Empire of Sahir, our nation which thrived for an entire age, now it is on the brink of ruin as we remained imprisoned here. Harps, winged creatures with whom common folk perhaps descended. The Highwing, a militant faction of harps that has resisted the Empire's generosity with vicious force. Imps, ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, some possess a higher intellect. Nomads, common folk who venture into the downside from the Empire. Saps, clever tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity and ambition. Sea Domain, the vast and war-torn undersea nation of the Underking. Sisters of the Arch, killers, trained from birth to carry out their missions. Worms, intelligent amphibians of the Sea Domain, known for their chivalry and determination. Is it denizens? No, it's just downside regions. Alright, downside regions next. Yeah, let's do another fight. Commence the right! And next is going to be a liberation, so. Once more, you have returned to the cairn of Haub, and your companions stand ready beneath a still night sky, awaiting the commencement of the rites. You overhear some of the words to one another as you await this. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal from the stars. We predict that woe shall soon befall the chastity. Let's make short work of them, then. Just then you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. Alright, so we've done that. What was this? No shall all return from banishment when all are... So I banished the whole team comes back?
Limbless Erzak. Sylvius Horse-Headed.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Hear me,
No.
you exiles of the Night Wings.
Oh, so we're all exiles now, not
You
just
are returned
Volfred?
once more unto the cairn of Haub. The triumvirate you stand against shall be
Chastity.
the chastity. Extinguish now their fire, and glory shall be yours.
I wonder if they're hearing the same thing.
Now prepare yourselves.
I wonder if they get out. I wonder if the leader of the chastity is called Fred. Oh, but look at this! Are you perhaps intent upon humiliating us even more after last time? I'll have you know we've some tricks up our sleeves this time. We've actively cheated in the past, but don't worry, we'll do it some more. Your adversaries have prepared me now. Who shall conduct the rites on your behalf? Why are you asking? Yeah.
Who shall it be this time?
We need Volfred.
Volfred. Gertrude.
Bertrude is a tank. You're so close to leveling up. So are you. Yeah.
Very well.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
But I have arthritis.
Oh, quite ready then. Well then, let us get this little ceremony started.
Commence. Gracious. Oh,
That works. Fascinating.
that's it.
Oh, Prixicles. That makes sense though. Uh-oh, I clicked off screen.
Your fire is the first to falter.
Yeah, well, give it time.
Badly banished.
Nah. Prick. I'd rather not. That.
It was dangerously close.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's alright.
United in banishment. A wonderful performance, Volfred. I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
I mean, maybe.
The orb is up. Chance of I much more of that.
Face the wrath of Bertrude. Volfred Sandalwood. Why, is it really you, my dear friend? You must be mistaking me for someone else, man. However do you mean I'd recognize that upright posture of yours from anywhere? I knew it had to be you. Oh, what a glorious surprise indeed. Oh, it's me, all right. But you're no friend of mine, Bentley. No more than I am yours. So cut your nonsense for a change and face me like a proper sap. Ho ho ho! To have such spark left in those old limbs of yours. Well, if you want me to be rude, then fine. Let's have it your way, sir. Yeah.
That manly Tinderstaff has such a mind for politics.
Oh, Jesus!
Your flames grow weak.
Apparently. Oh, that was a terrible choice. Yeah, put that down.
Ferocity unbridled.
Yeah. Block this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ratizo.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Prick. What? What? She stopped, caught it, jumped in.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Enough.
Blessed be.
Oh god, they're healing. That's a problem.
Perhaps you are worthy.
Yeah, there. Oh, fuck me. I
Your
can't.
pyre weakened.
I can't jump as Volfred, and that's
Your
throwing me off.
adversary's pyre now burns
Really?
brighter than your own.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you. Why did I do that? Why did you do that? Heard the ball? Oh, okay. So close. I'll take that. Maybe. What? You like the blocks?
is done.
Fuck!
The chastity prevails.
I shouldn't have taken both.
It was the will of the 8 scribes which
Shouldn't have
kept
taken
their
both.
flame alive.
Oh god, it's gonna be chastity.
Perhaps your fortune shall be better next time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them respond faster. Ah, sporting sword, and most agreeable outcome at all. At that, ta-ta for now. Next time, we shall have to do better. Yeah, no, he's not getting out. Our performance doth leave much to be desired.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Should be an experience. I feel so overwhelmed. I think because of the scribes, they speak to me and lift me up whenever I begin to think I'm gonna fall. If phase manageable jumping, she shall have some return the ordinary jump. Ignore phase manageable jump until you can stand with. Okay. The adversary's K. Fey things orbs faster than usual, so we want that. We want this. Do that, because I don't salute. The question is whether or not I needed to have both the other things.
Until the stars align.
I might have to get the snuff powder or whatever the hell it's called to have her reset. Because it might be worth just taking away that 1 point I have on the other tree and just make it so we have that bottom one. After you were defeated by Chastity in this evening's clash, there's little time for you to rest. As yet, the night beckons. The next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away and you follow in turn. $10 says it's Chastity, because they beat us. That's going to give them enough to move up past the fate, which pisses me off. Indeed, among the remaining stars, you see one with which you are familiar now burns ever brighter. Pursue the path. It's serious. So, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I wanted to give the fate their chance. And I got too cocky and activated two of the evil traits. Already, the Nightwing summoned back to Mount Aldeal. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free, either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Thus, when we spend back to the Commonwealth, should our plan, 60% nice, somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us who we count on to prevail in the rights. We need them on the Nightwings, just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstance. And so, who stays and who goes? These choices affect us all. No pressure there, my girl. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let us set forth again at daybreak. Yeah, I'll be right with you. Okay. Brief charge of time before Jay jumps is virtually eliminated. If name's manageable jumping, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, that is good. Especially that combined with this. It's just unfortunate. And none of these, I want this, period. It's just going to take a long time to get there. On the plus side, though, Faye isn't leaving. So it's not like I worry about powering her up and then losing her. Downside regions. Black Basin, a land of black glass, searing vapor, and strangling forests. Single largest region of the downside. Deathless Tempest, a storm which perpetually rages in the Sea of Solace. Exiles of the sea domain claim responsibility. Downside Prairie, one of the downside's only verdant regions, although tempest swept and overall unlivable. flagging hands, a gloom-filled and generally foul, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. Jomer Valley, a sprawling, sand-swept, fossil wasteland towards the south. Mount Alodil, the sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first ordained. Sea of Solace, an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Sklorian Shore, a frozen oasis tucked between the chaos of waking wood and the sacred mountain of Alodil. Southern Sandfolds, the southern edge of the downside, an unlivable waste. Worm Gulf, the tempest sea of Solace lies beyond the stagnating body of water. What do you want, Volfred? Hello, my girl. Tizo and I were just reminiscing on old times. Tizo is happy to have Volfred back among the Nightwings once again. Thank you, Tizo. I am happy to be among the Nightwings as well. Though, you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you? Tizo indicates he understands full well. I trust that Tarek provided some good company and song during the intervening time. Confirms he did enjoy traveling alongside the lone minstrel for some time. And there he is, right on cue. Something I can do for you, Volfred, sir? Volfred laughs warmly at this. No, Tarek, we are well enough for now. Tizo and I, we were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Tizo was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave to you, sir, it left a permanent impression, did it not? It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. Is that what this hole is on his arm, right above his name, maybe? It's a good reminder that despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise, can I say the same, sir? Tizo shares the sentiment as well. Volfred turns to you. I should apologize, my girl. Here we are talking of history you do not share. Believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship with the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it. But it should not be to the exclusion of the friendship that we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Together, you, Volfred, Tizo, and the Lone Minstrel talk a while about the times gone by. The three of them are pleased to be back in one another's company again, having grown close through shared experience in the past. Just the same, they have welcomed you into the group. In spite of the hardships you have faced, some of the idle moments that you share together may one day form memories that you think back on with fondness. Soon the conversation winds down, though it lifted all your spirits for a while. Alright, Headwind! Saw the thing, it said Headwind. That was the character name I couldn't remember. I can't remember if that was this episode or last episode. The name was Headwind. Why is the cat staring at the door? Either way, that is the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to head to Mount Alodil, maybe get some boons along the way, and, well, I mean, get ourselves another fucking liberation ritual. How's the plan looking? The fates are still right there. I want to give them a chance to get out. He absolutely should not get a chance to get out, so we're just going to remove that problem. The Essence lost to us at... Like, the Accusers lost to us in a regular battle, so they got knocked down some. If you lose to us at Liberation Rite, you go down to 0. So, that's why the Withdrawn are down to 6, because they lost to us. The Tempers are down to 5. Unfortunately, it seems like the Tempers are losing to people and not getting a chance to move themselves up. But I'm glad the Fate has managed to stay up where they are. Man. Anyway. Probably probability of success is 60%. I'm so glad that that is so high immediately. You know what? We'll talk about who I'm going to liberate in the next one. For now, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night.